Hey guys, Johnny Blams here, and this is our LEO orientation video. The purpose of this video is to educate you on our LEO department and how law enforcement will operate in WildRP. So firstly, number one, this is a prototype. This means that things will be subject to change. We have spent a lot of time theory crafting this, and we will continue to tweak things as we see fit. We thank you guys for your patience moving forward and are excited to take this journey with you guys. Number two is expectations. As LEO, you'll be given more power than the average whitelisted member, and in return comes more responsibility. In an out-of-character context, we expect our LEOs to be calm, cool, and collected. You should be going into the server with a go-with-the-flow mindset. Our LEO department are RP facilitators, and we hope that they have a vigilant eye towards the bigger picture story development that could occur while interacting in the server. This may sound silly, but we also expect you to be entertaining while you're on your LEO character, whether they're on the more serious side or on the comedic side. We hold our LEOs to a higher standard of roleplay. Number three, this position is a privilege and will be revoked if abused in the wrong context. We are allowing our LEOs to be corrupt to a certain extent. A good rule of thumb for being an LEO is use common sense. There is a fine line between good corruption RP and exploiting your position to have the most money or possessions in the server. Corruptions will be monitored by staff, and if done incorrectly, you may be terminated or even unwhitelisted, depending on the severity.
Get out of here, you son of a bitch.
As LEOs, you'll be meeting a lot of new faces in the server. If any of these faces are behaving in a manner that you think are not up to par with WildRP standards, please submit a report via our website. Here are some things we won't tolerate from our LEOs: excessively spamming reports, crybabies, must-winners, and salty toxicity. Number four is in-game mechanics. If you hold right-click and hold F, you can cuff a perpetrator if you have handcuffs in your inventory. You can get handcuffs from every store in the sheriff's office, which will be free of charge to you. You're then going to lock the door behind them by holding G, and then you're going to have the perpetrator trade with you. Until our developers come up with another solution, this will be our search function. You're going to tell your perpetrators that you're going to give them a pat down, and they can hand over all of their possessions to you. Last but not least is the jail function. So if you hit the home button, you can see the ID number of your perpetrator. You're then going to type /jail, their ID number, then the cell you're at, the amount of time you are going to book them for, and how much money they are going to be charged. Please reference the penal code for all of this information. Number five is going to be general information. So we all know that sheriffs have been assigned to a town, and we recommend that sheriffs try to stay in a slight proximity to this town. You're more than welcome to wander and roleplay where you deem fit, but keep in mind you will be responsible to respond to robberies in your own town. We will also be doing a deputy draft for launch, and then after we will assign deputies to where they are needed the most. If you'd like to move up in the ranks, well then all you have to do is show that you're a good role player and that you can create good experiences for those in the community. Also, keep in mind not everyone will become a sheriff. Some people might be stuck in a deputy position forever. Every 3 months, staff will reevaluate our LEO department, and we will hold an election for sheriffs. They will either be promoted, demoted, or perhaps let go from the force. Being a law enforcement officer at WildRP will be a desired position, and we only have so many slots to fill. Lastly, we are not going to allow any more than 8 LEOs to be quote-unquote on duty in the server at one time. We think this is a great balance between criminals to LEOs and from civs to LEOs. That is going to wrap it up, guys, for part 1 of LEO orientation. There will be more videos to follow. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask them in the law support channel in Discord. Super excited to work with you guys, and thank you so much for watching.